How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the AGL First Form Frieza at 55% level 1 links. Yes, that's right. We did another ticket multi after the summons video, and of course, as luck would have it, we get our First Form Frieza in that multi. We also got Dodoria as well, so actually we're going to be cooking up a storm with our Frieza here. We got a little setup highly designed around support, really just trying to see how we can push this guy's attack at 55%. So we're going to run him on the setup here. We'll have one rotation of Frieza and STR Cooler together. While Cooler isn't supporting, he's just basically a permanent Big Bad Bosses link for Frieza, and then we're going to try another rotation running these guys in slot 1. I think they'll work pretty good in slot 1. They won't give him Big Bad Bosses, which means that Frieza is going to be reliant on our 2 floating Big Bad Bosses units. So let's hop on in and let's take a look at what he's doing first off. So let's adjust this. We can watch that entrance animation real quick. Zarbon, open the upper hatch. Alrighty, so we actually got a pretty good turn here. We have Dodoria and him together, so let's take a look at what he's doing. So you see we got that entrance passive up. We have attack and defense 100% and launch it. We will launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack for 5 turns from his entry turn when there's 2 or more space traveling warriors allies on the team, which we do have. Now we get key 3 attack and defense 150% and an additional attack and defense 150% when attacking. He has an additional defense 20% and chance of performing a critical hit, 10% per terrifying conquerors ally on the team, and an additional attack 100% and launches an additional super attack starting from the turn in which he performs the 5th attack in battle. If there is a Pure Saiyans category enemy, he will launch an additional attack, and if there's a low class warrior category enemy, we have an additional attack 100% and chance of performing critical hit 50%. So, I mean, there's really no event where you can actually activate that outside of SPR. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So, start a turn, 280k defense. It's honestly not too bad. And, you know, attack leaves a little bit to be desired, but that makes sense, right? He is an attack stacker, so the attack isn't going to start out that great, but it will gradually build over time. He is raising his attack infinitely while also greatly lowering attack. So let's go ahead. We're actually going to plop ours in slot 1 here. I want to see how he takes this hit to start. And let's grab that. So, Dodoria here is supporting him for 50%, so it's a real nice supporting unit here. It's turn 1, 5.9 mil, but again, as I mentioned, there we go, we get an additional super attack. As I mentioned, we don't have Big Bad Bosses active right now because Dodoria doesn't have Big Bad Bosses, and our Frieza is level 1 link, so he can't activate it, so we lose some HP. There you go, look at Dodoria go. Oh wow, he launches a crap ton of attacks. I didn't realize that. I need to play around more with this card and understand what he does, because it kind of seems like he's a staple on Frieza's team, having this Dodoria, much in the way that the Ammon and Raisin are pretty much necessary for Turles. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to keep Ammon and Raisin here. I'm going to float off the Kid Buu. So we do have one less chance here of doing a super. Or not doing a super, of doing a critical hit with our Frieza, and that's simply because we're bringing Kid Buu instead. So the extra 60% or 70% rather in support more than makes up for not having that extra 10% in critical hit. Alright, excellent. So now we actually have our Big Bad Bosses partner here. Now, it's a shame that this Frieza... I feel like all Friezas should just, by default, be in... should just, by default, be on... should be on Transformation Boost, because they all kind of do it, right? You know, Frieza doesn't suddenly not have the ability to transform. So we're actually going to let STR Cooler attack first so he can get some defense raise. Alright, but attack is looking real nice. We got that 50% support with the Dodoria. Alright, here we go. So now we get the super with... Oh, that's right. You know what? That's okay. I can live with that. It's more damage for Frieza to do. And we can just let Cooler just get the free defense raises. And of course he does take a hit here. Not too bad. Alright, so 8.3, so again, no Big Bad Boss is active, right? It would actually be kind of nice if we can get somebody to take a hit to get us to activate it. There we go. Alright, we get an extra super here. Remember, the extra supers are only guaranteed for, or not guaranteed, but the high chance is only for the first couple of turns. There we go. Look at that. And now we perform the 5th attack, so we get another super. So we're already rocking. Very nice. Alright, so now we've got double support. So this is kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see like a standard rotation with him, with someone who would provide him Big Bad Bosses, and then, you know, the floating support rotation. And now we have the other, you know, what I call the double supported rotation, right? Because Emin and Raisin can hold slot 1 and support the Frieza, while whoever is in the 3rd slot can also support the Frieza, right? So, I mean, this one didn't attack as much as the other one, but let's see what happens after this turn with the double support. There we go. Right. Now, again, both of these guys, this is still 55% level 1 links. I haven't found a friend that's got him level 10 yet. There we go. Alright, so 7.2, so that double support does a lot of work there. There we go, we get another super with the First Form Frieza. Nice. Oh, look at him go. Alrighty. Alright, so now we got a fun turn here. Alright, look at that attack. So, actually gonna... Same thing we did before. How's Cooler? Yeah, he should be fine. Drop his defense here. Let him get some more defense. Drop that with him. And then, right, so this is with 70% support from the Kid Buu. Good God, look at that. There we go. Alright, Cooler's gotten what he got. It would be really funny if we could have a turn with, like, a good Wicked Bloodline Link partner for him, and that's supporting and the Kid Buu. That would be a funny rotation, I feel like. Right, here we are. So we're at 14 mil. Very nice. Look at that. There we go. We get another super. It was iffy on this guy. I really was, but I mean, seeing him in action here again, we don't even have Big Bad Bosses active yet. Like, this is crazy. All right, so no Big Bad Bosses here on this one, but we have a double supported rotation. Just grab that. All right, so what is this one doing actually? All right, it's not too bad. So let's try see the active skill on this turn with this guy. Can we actually finish it?
Fireworks?
Alright, not bad. I mean, it could have been much better if we actually had big bad bosses active, but I mean, we're not gonna have it at all, really, this run, unless we get hit by something major. Alright, here we go. So, a little bit weaker without the other links coming from the other Terrifying Conquerors units. It's still not bad. Very nice. And this drives us into the final phase here. Alright, that's fine. I can live with this. Alright, so we got... Does he have fear and faith? No, he doesn't. Alright, so this is pretty much what we're gonna get. So let's do that active skill here with our Frieza. So our Frieza looking pretty strong on the attack, so let's do this. No critical hit. Shame.
Beautiful fireworks.
Alright, so he's got the same problem I have with Cooler, right? You have a really powerful active skill. Like, this one was going to be way more than our other Frieza was doing. However, because we don't have big bad... one, we don't have big bad bosses, and two, we just didn't proc the crit. You know, we end up doing significantly less. I mean, pretty good defense, though, start of turn on the active skill turn, but... So that's the neat thing about using this active skill, though. Like, even if it does end up not doing a lot of damage because it decided not to crit, it basically... It shoots our attack up and then disables the enemy's action. So it actually ends up becoming quite useful. So let's go ahead and let's do this, and let's see where we're at. Okay, so we get the action cancel. We tank the normal. Alright, so, alright, not bad. Alright, we get the second super. There we go, we get another one. Very nice. Alright, pretty good for a final setup there. Very nice. Alright, so there you have it, folks. There is AGL First Form Frieza, 55% level 1 links. Y'all know how it goes with these boss units. Like, if I had the keys or the rainbow orbs, I would absolutely do it and just shoot these guys up to level 10 links when they drop, because showcasing a villain unit at 55% is extremely misleading to their capabilities, right? Because without that big bad bosses, without some of their major links active, they can sometimes leave a bit to be desired in terms of their output, whether it be in the attack or the defense department. Now, seeing what we see out of Frieza here, right, that 14 million there towards the end, at 55% level 1 links without big bad bosses active, with just one 39% supporting unit, like, that's kind of crazy. It just means that once we do get him all the way up, he is going to be significantly more powerful than what we're seeing here, which is going to be really good, right? I have to admit, I did not give this guy his due. I kind of felt like on JP, he was just one of those one-off DFEs. And he is to a degree, because his team does need a lot of help, although it did get some help through... Like, Hirudegarn is a pretty good option for his team, and him being Planetary Destruction, having access to the Fizz Kid Buu. So, I mean, he's going to get help throughout the year. The question is, like, what part of the Sworn Enemies category is it going to be, right? Is he going to get more, Terrifying Conqueror Wicked Bloodline units, or are we going to see more, like, Bojacks? Like, What are we going to see that's really going to help this guy and his team out? I suppose we will have to wait and see. So guys, that is it for the video. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of AGL First Form Frieza at 55%? Does he meet your expectation? Does he go beyond, or is he not quite what you were expecting? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.